You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Today in the studio we are joined by...
This is Shroud. And Casey had a tooth pulled.
And Casey,
yes,
he's here, but
he's mostly mute. Yes,
he's here, but he's not. And of course, joining us today, we've got Old Geezer and Led Zepp hanging out here in studio with us. Welcome, gentlemen.
Mostly mute, but not deaf.
There we go. That's also a fodder we need for today's show. But greetings, everybody. Welcome to today's show. Today is March 30th, 2016. It is Wednesday, the day before release 28, and we got all sorts of great stuff ahead for you here. Tomorrow, of course, is the new release, so all sorts of great stuff coming out. And we'll cover what we can on that for you folks here today. Have we seen any updates? I haven't looked. I've been busy with some other stuff here behind the scenes.
I plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth.
Because I haven't looked either.
Let's take a quick
peek.
But
that gives me the time to go take a gander.
Yes,
if you'd stop making nut butter and check out some of the posts, maybe you'd have some...
Well, the nut butter is real. And, yeah.
This nut butter is what keeps us going.
I know. It's like, if it wasn't for the nut butter, I don't know what I'd be doing. I mean, I might be enjoying some cupcakes or something. I don't know, but I'm having too much fun with the nut butter. And I do not see the post from Star yet.
I do not see it myself either.
Nut butter. You got Toe Jam in the game yet?
No, but nut butter is a real thing.
Nut butter is real.
There used to be bed bugs.
You can find it on Jack's Junk.
That is correct. That is correct. Straight out of Jack's junk does come nut butter.
And you'll find that vendor right over by the keep.
Scrape straight into the jar, right?
That's right. You gotta collect that stuff somehow.
Oh, maids a milking?
Yep. So hopefully during this broadcast, Star will get that out there for us. That way we can actually sit there and talk about tomorrow's release 28.
Yes, we know there's a lot of stuff there that's freely available already. 3 minutes.
Yeah, I've been absent from the game for quite a while, so I will pay attention.
Welcome back to the world.
Welcome back. And hello to Kush Lady.
Yes, Kush Lady joining us out there. Welcome, welcome. Welcome everybody who's joining us in stream, and everybody who's joining us on the air on the radio. If you are out there and you want to listen in or watch, if you're listening and you want to watch, go check us out on NBNN.info. You can check us out on Twitch TV. You can check us out on YouTube. And for those on those areas and you want to listen to us on the radio, you can go to WRFB.rocks or RadioFreeBritannia.com. Or, of course, if you're in-game, you can listen to us on the in-game radio by tuning to Radio Free Britannia. There we go. We got Liam Longbird jumping in and doing the gypsy dance. We got the crushing dancers dressed in bright green. I don't know if it's actually bright green. The lighting isn't too great there.
It's pretty green.
Yes, it is.
Pretty green.
I gotta figure out why this battle banner just won't stay lit. It's gotta be tied to something.
Well, it is lit. It's the blue. Or did Jack the Lamplighter not light the lights today?
He's slacking. Yeah, where is Jack the Lamplighter today?
Well, with yesterday's bugs, I didn't want to go ahead and bring him back in.
Okay.
Yeah, you moved it, and you didn't change it to the blue. We are now servants of chaos.
There we go. Now, if I can just pick it up and move it again. Put it back.
Still not the right place. Yep. Decorating 101.
Don't mess with things.
Why'd you break it?
Because that's what we do around here. That's what we do around here. We break things, we test things, we talk about things. But most of all, we try and have fun with it all. But while we're waiting for any updates, hey, Bobby Digital. Yeah, come on. My fingers ain't working. We do have, of course, yesterday's stand-up.
Yes, we do.
Cover.
And
today's
yesterday's stand-up was finally going out. Finally going out.
It wouldn't auto-tweet today.
Finally sent it. Yeah, you're breaking stuff again.
Yeah.
You're breaking my immersion, man.
Breaking my immersion. But today's tweet is to all those guys with hopes and dreams. That's all I'm gonna say. If you follow us on Twitter, go check it out. You'll get a good laugh. Try and add a little bit more humor into your day. But yes, yesterday's stand-up corner.
Okay, so you ready for this?
No.
Remember the stand-up corners on the official forums? I need to get it up to... Need to maximize that thing, get it up to 150%, and then change windows. Yay!
Yay!
So this is yesterday's stand-up corner, which was from the 29th of March. Today is the 30th. Over in the art department, Bob was working on wagons and signs and gondolas. Gondola,
yes.
Fletcher was
yesterday.
Yeah. Fletcher was working on bugs.
Bug.
And plate armor fitting. And for some reason, I wanted to read that as Pilates. I don't know why. Kevin was working on bugs.
Bug.
Matt was working on sick animations. Projectile vomiting. I hope that comes into the game. That'll be kind of interesting. And chicken animations.
Chicken animations.
Animated Reed
chickens.
Reanimated the chickens, yes.
Reanimated chickens, yes.
Yeah.
Don't want to know.
Reed. The what?
He said he don't want to know. He's trying to catch up. Come on, you got to give him a break.
He's a little slow, little slow on this one. Reed was working on. Yeah, Reed was working on bugs. An obsidian architecture collision. Scotty was working on bugs.
Bug.
And the artifice interior. Over in design, Brandon was working on wisp skills and obsidian crafting recipes. And obsidian crafting recipes. Ooh. And hilt interior. Yes. Dan was working on bugs.
Bug.
And player towns. Fire Lotus was working on release 28 books and community and customer service. Keith was working on scene connection and bugs.
Bug.
And Novia Mountain Collision. What was that weird laugh for?
His bird is tripping me out.
He doesn't own a bird.
I told you I don't have a bird.
I know, that's why it's so weird.
Okay. Our matey.
Something's wrong with your cat, then you better go look.
Is working on bugs.
Bug.
And Valhold. Lum the Mad is working on justice and bugs.
Bug.
Sorcerer Steve is working on the Brittany Chambers. Sounds like a porn star. Brittany Chambers.
Hey now.
I might have watched that one.
That's Marilyn's younger daughter, isn't it?
Absolutely. She is no longer going behind the green door.
Behind the green door, that's right.
Oh, you gotta think about Lazarus Long. You know, where's that name come from, huh?
A really crappy sci-fi book. It just happens to be his favorite.
Yeah, it was one of the greatest books in history. And referenced all over.
Huh. Must have missed that one.
Yep. Next, he's going to have a manic depressive robot in game too.
Bender
Named
for
after
president.
a different book. Yeah, kill all humans.
Kill all humans.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow's tweet. I've got that one for tomorrow's tweet. You're gonna love that one.
Okay. I'm still going for Cthulhu for president. Why vote for the least evil?
Vote Pedro.
Okay, then Jason was working on documentation and global economy report. I don't know how he's going to do that because considering bugs completely fucked that up. Yeah. Yeah, one and only was working on bugs. Taslo was working on accounting and game downloads and add-on store tabs and Amazon connection.
Ooh, yeah, there's the one I want to talk about today.
Well, okay, so I can tell you about that one later.
Yeah.
So then Zach Shepard is working on crafting batches in forums.
So we can make batches of nut butter. Batch it out.
That involves all of us getting into a circle and
Nut butter jerk, huh?
There you go.
Yep.
There you
That's
go.
what they call it.
Yep. Hey, you caught on finally. Over in QA, James is working on sanity report and player documentation. Make sure and use the Kung Fu grip too. Michael is working. Michael's working on the QA and smoke tests.
Switch hands and gain a stroke, right? Okay. Sorry.
We're not doing the stranger. Who was I on? Reese?
Yeah,
was
Reese.
working on sanity testing and forums and localization and regression. The production management and other group, they're mostly there today. Chris was working on bugs, or I should say Dippy Bird, and blessings
Dippy
and
Dragon.
Mac performance.
If you want to get it right, it's Dippy Dragon.
Dippy Bird.
Yeah. Dippy Bird.
Dippy
Dragon.
Bird. Yeah. Gorn is working on add-on store updates and community and update preparation. Lord British is going to be lots of playtesting and lots of blood writing and lots of love for the team.
Hey, Lord British.
I wonder if the love comes from the back of his hand.
Get it done!
That's right.
Get some of that Lord British nut butter, yeah. Send it off, and that should be a reward for the one of the prizes there.
Yeah. So, let's see. Chaox was playing around with reward assets and reward data and bugs.
Bug.
And nap time and database preparation. And Darkstar was doing a player town review in Q2 post and release 29 task triage. And that is what our developers were working on yesterday.
So if he's working on 29 task triage, I would assume that the 28 post should be here any minute.
Well, by task task triage, that is going to be, hey, there's no way in hell we're going to be able to work on this next month, so let's push it back even further.
Yeah.
Or so that's what that becomes. Now, you had a question about the Amazon connection.
Well, as I was looking at that, and we've had a few people. I've had a few people. I don't know if you've heard anybody asking about, when we go to release, how is it going to be released? How is it going to be available? Is it going to be in box stores? Is it going to be in a box? Will people be able to buy a physical box copy? And we have a new follower.
I don't have a new follower. That makes me sad.
Oh,
Just got to see that name.
Bastard.
That's follower.
It's a new follower. Letting
cry.
the puppies out. Thanks for the follow. But I've been having a lot of people ask the question, whether we're actually going to see that on the store shelves, and the answer we got was it's not going to be on the shelf. And then I got into a conversation with a couple people about it, and one of the ideas I said that I could see them going with, of course, aside from just keeping it online and keeping it all in their own hands, was going the way like Steam and iTunes and all these other places are going with the gift card thing. But when I saw the Amazon thing, the first thing that came into my mind is that they're going to sell a digital download on Amazon. Now, if I'm wrong on that, go ahead and enlighten me as to what you know about this.
Well, you have to remember that what Tassilo does is mostly the web development, web backend, and security and things like that. And he's the one has spent a ton of time doing payments as well. And one of those payment methods was Amazon Payments.
Okay. So, okay.
So that puts a different spin on it, because if it was Dallas sitting there talking about the Amazon connection, because you have to remember that Dallas is going to be the one that negotiates all the contracts and everything else, then I would say, okay, maybe it's that. But I think it is going to be the Amazon payments, because we are moving into the very end, and those payment plans need to be all filled out and everything else and canceled or whatever. And so I think that is what it is. So remember, this is still some thought. We don't know exactly what it is. And so slightly different interpretations.
Casey says it won't be on his shelf. It'll be in a shadow box.
That's right. He's putting it up on the wall along with everything else.
Yeah, well, I've got a couple boxes coming, so I know one is going to be put in the closet and brand new state and just put away for a long, long time. And of course, the other one is going to be sitting here on my desk, scattered with all my other trinkets. Actually, all my other trinkets are now in a shadow box, so I shouldn't talk.
I don't own a shadow box, so none of my stuff's in a shadow box, but I do have a ton of coins on my desk.
Yes. You do have quite the collection. Yeah, I put all the coins in the box, too, just to get them off the desk.
Did they send out the physical rewards yet?
No,
they're not going to do that until they're going live.
Yeah, we won't see that till end of year, probably. Maybe in time for Christmas, we'll have a nice Christmas present in the mail right around that time. That would be nice to see.
I got to put my address in there. I keep forgetting.
Yes, it's one of those things, while you're mentioning that. I'm going to pull up Time Is Running Out real quick, because we're down to 33 days on that. But for those of you folks who want to get in on pledges, you want to get in on last-minute goodies, whatever's left of slim pickings that are out there, 33 days left until the spring 2016 pledge expirations. A lot of pledges are expiring, and one of the things I believe they cover down here, and there's a whole list here. Yeah, of course, that note's not in this thread.
It is if you expand the pledge expirations, everything that actually expires. But the pledges that are expiring are about half of them: the Immortal Adventurer, Virtual Collector, Navigator, Developer, Citizen, Knight, Lord, and Barons 1, 2, and 3. So all of that is going to be expiring in 33 days, so May 2nd.
Yes, and then there'll be one more set of expirations, and that'll be coming up at the end of August. And that'll be it. But this is the one I was looking for, was the backer shipping addresses. There's a form on the website now. If you're eligible for the box stuff and the physical trinkets, you need to get yourself out to the website, get that form filled out so that they can get those out to you. I know it's going to happen. We're going to hear bunches of complaints from people later on down the line going, I've never gotten my rewards. Yeah, we all know it's going to happen.
That's
okay?
why.
We all know it's going to happen. So we're trying to enlighten the folks out there before this happens, and go ahead and say, hey, if you haven't been paying attention, get off your bass, get up and fill out the form, and then we don't want to hear it. Of course, you're going to see 100 responses. Have you filled out the form? Did you fill out the form?
What form are you talking about?
What form are you talking about? You mean that form that's been out there for 6 months? Yeah.
I'm lucky I've seen it since I've been gone a month.
Yes, well, you just happened to mention it, and that was just a perfect reason to bring it up and tell the folks about it. And again, we want to try and enlighten people. We want to try and make everything as smooth as possible for people with these transitions coming up. We're going to see some new stuff coming in the next release tomorrow. And it's going to be interesting to see. It's a topic that we've been talking about is new player interaction. How to identify new players, how to help new players without mine's chunky. I like it better. A little texture.
That's a little
La
weird.
la 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 la.
But there's a lot of chat on it. There's a lot of chatter. Can we go a little in depth on that, or we just want to wait until we can explain it easier and better to people when it's actually tomorrow?
I think we'd better wait until we can actually talk about it.
All right. What's Casey got to say?
Now, well, he's got everything that his nut butter is smooth and not very chunky.
Yes.
He can't talk because he's got a mouthful of it.
Yes, absolutely. Let's go ahead and pull that up for the good folks out there as well. You want to go ahead and tell everybody about that? And I'll go ahead and put it up on my screen, and you can tell folks what's going on with this one.
What? Yeah, so what ended up happening, if you follow Relics by Rilled out on Twitter, you will see that he actually posted that Pronoia needs a little bit of help, or the recap band needs a little help of getting their Kickstarter pushed to $8,000. And anyone pledging $10 of new money now till the end of their Kickstarter campaign, which is 2 days away.
It's actually I'm pulling that up real quick. It's like 30-something hours now. 34 hours to go right now.
Okay. Yeah. That they get a 50% code off of the Shroud of the Avatar merchandise off of Relics by Rilled. So make sure and go donate $10 to the Kickstarter band. They need $300 more in order to reach that $8,000.
And that $8,000 goal is going to get everybody over $50. What?
50% off
50%.
of Relics off of Relics by Rilled.
That's a $10 pledge. $10 new money pledge will get you 50% off. But the $8,000 goal that we're trying to reach here will get everybody a free vinyl copy of Pronoia if we get this extra $300 and something raised in the next 36 hours.
Is it everyone, or is it a certain pledge
Everybody at the, what is it? I gotta see this. I've got it in front of me, but I can't see. Everybody at the $50 pledge level and up.
$25 and up, right?
50.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought it was 25 and up.
25 was the pint glasses from Relics by Rilled. Everybody who pledged $25 or more is automatically getting that now because we broke the $7,000 mark. And I'll put this up on screen there. I'll pop that over there.
So is the coupon for the 25 or for 50?
Okay. If you pledge
the coupon
$10
new money.
New money in the next
receive
36
a coupon
hours. Yes.
For 50% off of Relics by Rilled swag.
Relics by Rild is trying to help them raise the next $300 to get to the 8K mark, so that Ben wants the vinyl, is what he's telling everybody. Ben wants a copy of the vinyl, and he wants to help push it. So he's offering a 50% off if you donate to make that mark. Does that make more sense to you?
Yes.
Ben wants a copy of the album on vinyl. Simple enough. I want a copy of it.
Everybody on my stream got to see that I increased my pledge from 55 to 85.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Mr. Moneybags.
No, not even.
I might go rob a 7-Eleven.
Well, if you're gonna do that, then why don't you just go up another $15 and match me, and then we'll have two different songs that the recap will have to do.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Is at the $100 level, personalized video about you from the band. So if you do that, you'll get the band to do a little personalized video about you.
That is
And you know how funny their videos can be.
No, I just looked at your tweet today.
Definitely a cupcake song. God damn it.
Well, you can have them do a custom song. You can have them do a custom parody. Yeah, it depends on how much you pledge.
I guess I'll drive down to Florida and help you make some nut butter, and then maybe come up with the amount.
Sounds like you got enough in your mouth to do the job.
You gotta love the nut butter jokes.
Yeah, there, never die.
And we have Sir Sparmon Zoff, is it? Hanging out here in the game with us. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the stream. Enjoying some of the music out there.
Where did you learn how to read? That's an M in the middle of his name. Spam-on. Not Sparmon.
What do you say, Spermon or what? Spermon? I don't know.
It's S-P-R-A.
Oh.
Right?
Sprammon.
Okay,
Sprammin.
so you got it wrong too, so hush.
Yeah.
So hush.
I'm trying to read
Ever since they made these fonts
my
small,
tweets.
I can't see that.
Yeah, bad graphics card. I thought it said Spermon. I don't know.
I was gonna do something else and make fun of the name, but I stopped myself that one time. We could have ran away with that.
Yeah, right into the.
Come on. Oh, I can disregard that.
Yep. What are you trying to disregard?
Oh, I got Twitter. Twitter's giving me a spam message that my email's not working.
Oh, yeah, you already knew that.
Yeah, that should be fixed now. I just haven't told Twitter to fix it yet. I'll do that here in a little
Yep.
while.
All right, I got out of bed for this. Let's make it interesting.
All right, what are we gonna make interesting?
Are you
Done now.
stop
He took
talking about
the
nut
cotton
butter?
out of his mouth.
Nut butter.
What are we gonna make interesting?
I'm just kidding. Just decided to show up.
I thought he was coming down to help me make some nut butter.
He's got the kung fu grip.
Yeah, the Kung Fu grip. That was a good one. You had me cheering up with that one. Hoping you get to use the Kung Fu grip. It was like, damn.
Without coconut oil in the game, Kung Fu grip is dangerous for making nut butter, especially in batches.
Yeah, we don't want too much of the coconut oil dripping into the nut butter now. It ruins the flavor.
You can eat it.
Let's see. Do I get anything? No, nothing from the cornucopias. But what else have we got out here today? You know what I haven't done in a while? I actually haven't looked and pulled anything out
At
of
the
the newspaper.
NBNN newspaper?
Yeah, I haven't pulled
I don't
anything
know
out
what
of
you're
the
talking
newspaper in God knows how long. Are you already doing that? Are you that
No,
bored?
I was still scrolling through my tweets because I had like 300 from yesterday.
Is yeah, my bird's just driving Schroeder crazy. I gotta laugh. is. But yeah, the Twitter has been going off on that tweet today, so I love it when people get a laugh out of it.
Oh yeah, it was pretty damn funny.
Yeah, she still drinks to this day.
And I have some bad news. Star still has yet to post.
Yeah, I know.
Star's a little slow. Probably by the time I show up at their office, we'll actually do something.
There's an off with their heads.
Well, maybe he's got the day off today.
No, I'm just looking at
maybe
one of the posts from the NBNN's Daily Britannian out there. And for those of you folks who don't follow us, we actually publish a daily newspaper. Got all sorts of good stuff.
And if you go to the Hobloth, we will actually be producing the real newspaper, and we might be talking smack about a few people.
Now, I had an interesting scenario last night, and I want to talk about this because it's something I think that we are probably going to wind up doing. And this was funny. Is Stella Moon?
No, I have the trust, but I don't want.
Stella Moon says to me last night, blah blah blah. We were talking and having a good time, and she says, do you know where so and so is? And I'm like, who? And she gave me like a nickname of somebody. And, she told me that her and her friends were out hunting somebody who PK'd one of their friends. One of the classic love stories of the game. And, he PK'd somebody because he was bored, even though he'd promised not to do it. So he ruined somebody's immersion by, PKing them. And, of course, then there was an all-out hunt for that person. And that person apparently slipped into single-player friends online mode, whatever it was, so he couldn't be hunted down, which was funny. And she was like,
"That's funny."
She's like, "Laz, can you put out a APB on this guy? I said, you want me to put out a bolo? I said, I'll get on the stream and put a bolo out. We'll do NBNN's Most Wanted."
Yeah, the problem is, I think
she started laughing. I says, "No," I says, "You know what? This is when we go live." I said, I wouldn't be surprised that people want to put bounties on people's heads, and we have a most wanted list, and people bring it to us, and we'll do a most wanted, 50,000 gold bounty for the head of Cynicist, things like that. I have to dress up like Adam Walsh.
Well, I think they're gonna try some no matter what. These guys are unscrupulous.
We hear you.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's commenting on what we're talking about, or he doesn't realize that.
I think that's his open mic.
I didn't know Led knew how to do that.
Tell him.
Well,
so that's it, man.
See, that's definitely a phone call.
Yeah. Zip.
It's all good. It's all good. Let's keep on going. Yeah. So the as we get closer to after we go live, which will actually encourage more people, I think, to actually play multiplayer online, just because they will have the option of doing things like that. This is where there are certain elements that I really don't like about the 3 online gameplay modes, just because it's one that guy PK'd someone, then he went into single player online mode or friends only online
and disappeared,
and no one could see him.
That's right.
Yeah. And it's like, how is that going to be stopped by a griefer? And I don't think they have a system, any kind of mechanics in place to actually stop that kind of behavior.
Yeah, the only mechanic we have is that if you try and log out while you're in a battle, you got that 20-second log off, so...
That song just killed everything.
It's Lord British's favorite tune. That's why he plays it.
I know, but he's not here.
But he could be listening.
I know. It's Puff the Magic Dragon.
He's likely listening.
Now, Sintil's chiming in. It's our newest follower out there. He's chiming in, getting any
Go
action.
ahead and jump
He says he
and
likes
tell
the
him
idea of the
that
bounty
I
and most
just
wanted
wanted
lists. You know, I mean, I think it's fun as hell. I think we'd have a ball with it. Yeah, what's
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we'll have to get a screenshot of the person, and then this is what they last look like, and they were last seen in this location. They're known to haunt this area.
Yes, be on the lookout for the guy in the bright green bowler cap. He's last seen wearing a green kilt and a green shirt. Look like a leprechaun.
I'm saying green epic cloth pants. That's not a kilt. And he's a reject from the 80s. I think I had a bicycle in 1983 that was that color.
You're weak as dung.
And I thought
banana yellow, but these guys need to get your eyes checked. This is yellow.
That's like neon green.
Yeah, that's what we see. That's right. The coloring here is really weird. If you get him out in the proper light, he's dressed like the Chiquita banana guy.
Yeah, that's morning
that does look yellow back there.
Yeah, it's just a lighting thing.
The orangish light coming off the light here, it's probably casting that changing those colors.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I like how he ran behind the rock to go change clothes,
like Superman. You know, we have outhouses for that.
They're going about it, the lease.
I guess he's not done with his phone call yet.
No, he's not.
Okay, back
as he
upstairs
walks by the mic.
Yeah, we'll just put him
let's see if
upstairs.
anybody's.
Let's see if he's given us the damn update yet.
No, they
Come
have not.
on,
That
Star.
I'm on that page, and I keep hitting refresh.
Yeah, you know it's gonna happen. Is at 1:03 when we finish our gig and we log out, it's gonna get posted, and we're gonna be all over it for the rest of the day.
What I missed that a phone call.
Yeah, we know. We were listening to it.
Oh, sorry. Really?
That wasn't too bad.
That was.
We were like, is he talking to us or is he talking to somebody else? We finally figured out you were talking to somebody else.
That's
a
a phone
lawyer. I'm talking to a lawyer. Yeah. I guess you got that shit. Sorry.
No,
sorry.
We didn't catch the whole thing. You could hear you as you walking back and forth to your mic.
Yeah, I guess it's not on push to talk. I don't know.
You missed it. Casey gave us a demonstration of how he makes nut butter.
Oh,
He said it came out real smooth. I told him I had problems with mine. Mine comes out with chunks.
Well,
Shucks. Got a condition there, lads.
Someone.
It's no fun if it dribbles out either. That means that you've been trying to collect the nut butter way too frequently.
Yeah, it's too
You need to
thin.
hold back a little bit.
You got to whip it a little bit, I think.
Now, I don't know. Has anybody had a chance to look at that video?
You can beat her butter, but you can't whip her cream. How's
I've
that?
tried, but since I've been banned from Facebook, I can't view it.
What do you mean you've been banned from Facebook?
You got to be able to sign in to view it.
Right?
Are you talking about the whitest kids you know, the sex robot?
No, the other one, the nut bra.
No, the only one. Yeah.
What is that, Hawaiian nut butter? Nut bra. Hey, bra.
Nut bra.
Nut bra. Hey, brother.
I think we should show it just for giggles and grins.
Please do.
Yep.
You have the link? And for those of you guys who Don't count.
Long saggy nuts.
There's the link for you guys who don't have it. All right.
Yep.
Ready, push play?
Do it.
I don't think we should show it on the show, but we can listen to it.
Come on, show it.
Why, it's all blurred out. All right, we won't show it.
Oh, man.
For those of you who want to know what we're talking about, though, we will share it. How about that? You can go get a laugh yourself.
Yeah.
Is that Facebook link there?
Yeah.
6720. Okay.
So, Casey, how did you... Let me guess. You used the name Casey Cupcakes, and Facebook didn't like that, so they banned it.
I've been banned from all social media. They don't want me on any of that stuff.
You were banned, or
Sucks to
you
be
just
you.
haven't figured out how to log into all social media.
Hey, I'm older and younger than you, sir.
How do you get banned from Facebook? I don't get it. I've had so many different accounts.
I don't know.
And
It's Mr. Pink.
And I've had plenty of them. I mean, I've got an account under Lazarus Long. I've had it for years. Nobody's ever flagged me. Nobody's ever banned me. You
He
must
got
be putting
nut
out that
butter.
annoying nut butter ads. Yeah.
Yep, nut butter acquisition tapes.
Your marketing strategies just ain't working right.
How
All
to
right.
attain nut butter.
Moving right along. Is what else we got? Global tragedy, shiny avatar, female combat sounds. Is we got YOLO. Somebody posted a video
YOLO.
of YOLO playing
That's
the
an old
flute.
video. We've played that before.
I know. I'm rambling. I'm looking through the newspaper looking for something interesting.
That someone was you.
I know. I didn't post that. Was that from me that shared that one?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I didn't look to see who shared it. No, it was a Chris who shared it. I retweeted it on mine, but the video in the newspaper is from a Chris.
Okay.
Yes.
We can listen to YOLO playing Stones a little bit.
Oh, very nice.
Except I need to go to the proper page.
Proper PV penis.
Hello there. My
Yes, I
name
need
is
to
David
work on my... What? WebGL hit a snag.
Uh-oh.
That's weird.
That's not good.
Yep.
Snag.
Snag.
So,
All right.
a Chris OS. Are you ready? You ready to play YOLO?
Hang on a second. Yes, we got 2 minutes and 45 seconds on that. So, Shroud, if you go ahead and just take a little break there for the folks. Thank you. And we're going to go ahead and put this up on screen. Let me get it on YouTube.
Hello there.
Waiting on you.
My name is David
Waiting
Watson.
on you.
And let's go.
Scrotum's nut butter.
Hello there. My name is David Watson.
Very good.
Some of you may know me as YOLO from the original Ultima games. I've just been here with I'm here with my friend Richard Garriott. He's been showing me his latest game, Shroud of the Avatar, which is a chip off the old block, okay, with rather better graphics. I've seen this game play. It looks like fun. It's going to be a great adventure, and what you should do is contribute to this game. Come along, and we'll go out into the other world and have some fun, kill some monsters, and maybe we'll learn a few things along the way. Come on, let's go. This is the loot that Joe Garrity gave me. Turns out, when Joe was a kid, his friends all called him Vol.
Called him what?
Vol.
Vol?
Vulgarity. Anyhow, this is he gave me this loot for coming to his wedding. Perfect. And of course, it's almost.
a guitar tuning, isn't it?
Oh, it's very close.
Guitar plus a string or two.
It's take a guitar, add another string 1/5 up. So it's relatively E, A, D, G, B, E, A.
Right.
But the thing is, if you had a 6-chord lute, it would be A, D, G, B, E, A.
Yeah.
And so the guitar adds on the bottom. This is a 7. Actually, this was built as an 8. But I always play as a 7, and it has only single string because I pirated the double strings for the big lute. And because the big lute, the neck is much, much broader, and I've never been really comfortable on this one with the strings are just too close together, too close to like a mandolin. And so
Perfect. What a beautiful piece, indeed. So, that sounds a little reminiscent to me from some time in the past. But I must say that I'm not only for me, but I'm sure for all of the players of the games that we created, those 30 plus years ago, I know they all have fond memories of that.
And yes, we all have very fond memories of that.
Very, very, very fond
very
memories.
Fond memories.
Just listening to that gives me chills every time.
Yeah, it's great, and a lot of people just don't know the history behind that, or the fact that he's written music for this game, or the fact that the lute that we have, we actually have, I believe, is it a copy of that lute that we have here in the game? That was the pledge
Yellow's
reward.
lute, yes.
That's the actual lute that we have. And we say lute, it's L-U-T-E, not L-O-O-T, lute. Yes.
He's playing Stones, right? I can hear it. But where did that first appear? Ultima 6? Ultima 5? 6, right?
No, before that.
Really?
Wasn't it in the original Ultima?
Ultima 6, I think, is the first one I heard.
I want to say 4 or 5, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. A trivia question. That's a trivia question we'll have to hold, and we'll have to get that together for Hobloth. And, of course, he will be there, so we can actually get the answer directly from the horse's mouth, from him and Lord British, while we're at Hobloth. So let's talk about...
there's an easy way to find that out.
Easier than just asking them directly?
No.
I say 6.
If you go to joxter.net, joxter.net, it is the Stones archive.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
Which game was it?
Yeah.
I did not know there was such a thing. Talk about geeky.
A recording in the original Commodore 128 version created by Ultima 5.
There we go.
5. I was off by 1. I guess.
But meanwhile, we got to get moving on here. Let's go ahead and bring up today's calendar for all the good folks out there.
Now I got to get off of this. Wait, is Scroda playing Stones? Okay, good. It wasn't the website. I have been known to click on every single version of Stones on that website before.
Make sure you get some Tito's. Old geezer self to get some vodka.
Vodka nut butter. What do you call that?
Cheetos, vodka, and nut butter. What a combination.
Banana split on sheep hound, or what do you call it? Yeah.
Okay, so our calendar for Wednesday, March 30th. Remember, all times are Central Standard Time in the real world, or as we refer to it in-game as New Britannia time. Wednesdays are also our slow days, so this calendar will not take very long. But
Achoo.
if you are interested in listening, Achoo?
Yeah, calendar's over.
Yeah, you blinked and you missed the calendar. It is already over.
Oops.
So
What was that?
Yep. It is Community Appreciation Wednesdays on Avatars Radio between 4 and 6. That is 3 hours of community works, music, poetry, stories, etc. If you're interested in some PvP, you should really check out the Every Virtue is Lasting Virtue League PvP tournament. It is actually broken up into 2 different brackets. Make sure and pay attention. It is cheap to get into. It's entry fee is only 1,000 gold, and from there, everything is actually available online on the EVLguild.com website. And the best event of the week is Striker Sparhawk's Happy Hour, which begins at 8. And Laz loves it because it is also known as
Spend Sparhawks Gold. Gotta get some effects on.
Yes,
But
Absolutely.
Yes, Striker foots the bill, so we spend Sparhawks Gold.
And that is a very popular event, including some of the devs actually
I
show up
was
to
going
that
to
one.
say,
So
you want to
always
tell
kinda cool.
people what happens at those events out there? For those of you who do not know.
I have witnessed people summoning trolls, dragons, phoenixes, ghost scorpions, a lot of undead, as well as speeding up time, slowing down time, and making everybody scream, shake like you're drunk, and do some other effects. So all of that does actually happen at Sparhawk's Happy Hour, and so it actually becomes a little bit more fun than some of the other events.
got nut
You
butter
never know who's
returning
going to show
contest.
up. You never know what kind of monsters are going to drop in for a visit. You never know what's going to happen when you go out to Striker Sparhawks Happy Hour. So go check that out tonight. I always hear some great stories from it, but just I can never make it myself. Maybe we'll try again tonight. And of course, the Virtue League, Jade will be in tomorrow to give us the updates as to who won and what's going on, how many people participated, and all that good stuff. She'll give us the winners and losers brackets tomorrow here on the show. Well, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors out there. Let me get that going up on screen. And of course, we already spoke about Relics by Rild out there. Of course, aside from a promotion that Rild is out there, we're going to hit that one more time. If you donate $10 new to the Recap Band's promotion, their Kickstarter, Relics by Rild is throwing in a 50% coupon to the store out at relicsbyrild.com. Of course, if you don't do any donations out there and you just want to get yourself a discount at relicsbyrild.com, you can use the promo code NBNN just for listening to our show and get yourself 10% off your order out there at Relics by Rild. Ben's got some great stuff. He's always working on new stuff. Looking forward to some of the stuff that he's got in the works, hopefully in the near future here. And again, I'm watching things like him and Style Teckle and these other guys out there working on this really great merch for the folks in the community, and they're just banging it out, these guys. Of course, Jacob White at sodamap.com. If you gotta get lost out there and you need to find your way around, go out to sodamap.com, check it out, type in the location where you're at. It'll show you where on the map. If you want to go someplace, somebody says, hey, meet me over here, type in the location, it'll show you where it's at, and you can plot a course. sodamap.com for all your travel needs here in Shroud of the Avatar. Of course, our friends at sodacraft.com, sodataming.com. These guys done all the hard work for you. All you got to do is go out and look it up, and they'll tell you all you need to know about crafting and taming. And of course, last but definitely not least, our good friends over at shroudmarketplace.com. Jack, you want to tell the folks all about Shroud Marketplace?
Yes, Shroud Marketplace is the place that you can go to find anything Shroud of the Avatar related. That includes rares, rental properties, or if you want to set yourself up as a vendor, you can go ahead and do so, and you can click on you can set up your own service like Scroda did with his music service thing, where he will actually come out and provide music for your enjoyment for an hour, and you get to specify what kind of mood, what kind of music you want, and he'll work with you just to sit there and create that song list, that playlist.
That's right.
And he'll even bring his own percussion group in there as well with Scrodo.
You can even specify the attire you would like me to wear.
Ooh, so if we want you in the hot tub
Banana hammock.
Oh, now.
with the maple leaf on
That's right.
Anything you want.
it, anything you want.
Are you going to play the Stacy's now?
I was gonna say, do you got?
Or, I'm not Stacy.
Oh,
What's my name?
Who was it? The Traveling
That's
Wilburys?
not my name.
Anything you want, you got.
No.
What you do with the money, Laz?
It's in my banana hammock.
Oh, sure.
It's
we
where,
could
all,
go to
it's where all the nut butter money
singing
goes,
lessons,
right?
that's
It's in the
for
banana
sure.
hammock.
I ain't touching that. That's
I
what you
hope
call
not.
dirty money.
That's what
Dirty
she
money.
said. That's what she said. I ain't touching that. Alrighty, let's go ahead and wrap it up here for today. We're looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's release is release 28. A lot of new stuff coming down the pipe for you. Yeah, 28, right? 29's next wipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not as lost as Led Zepp is out there, you know.
Oh, man, I'm way lost, a month behind.
I
gotta
I
catch
don't
up.
even know
And
my age, so I don't know what release.
You know what they posted 9 minutes ago?
Yeah, the update.
Stand up.
Yeah.
The stand-up corner, yeah.
If you check what I typed in the game,
I didn't see anything in the
No.
game.
What is it?
Do you know how many windows I have open right now?
Yeah, let me look.
Asking me to look in the game is the worst place to say, hey,
There's a
there's
reason-
something in the game for
There's a
you.
reason why we sit in one place while we're doing this, so we can manipulate 300 other windows around us. Anyway, we got to thank everybody who's joined us out there today. We're going to thank everybody who's in our chats out there. Just going to thank everybody who's watching. Thanks to everybody who's listening. And thanks to everybody who's watching us in replays. We know you guys are out there, and we don't shout it out to you guys because you're not here live with us, but we know you're all watching and enjoying it. So thank you, everybody out there.
thank you for putting up with us.
Yes.
Yee.
And our bad nut butter jokes.
What? I remember we couldn't do it if it wasn't for you guys participating, chatting with us, and even though occasionally we're a little late to the game, like Stella Moons, follow David R. Watson 2 on Twitter, and let's get YOLO's number of followers up, way up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and you have his Twitter, David R. Watson, too.
David R. Watson 2 on Twitter. So thank you, Stella Moon. Thank you, Centil Numi. Thank you, everybody. Akush Lady. Toxic Waste HD. Let's see who else is playing around. Nightbot, Moobot. Yeah.
Boo.
Hey, bots. Casey. Anybody else that I might have missed, including those of us that were sitting in. Wait, where'd that guy go? Where'd
I
that
don't
dude
know,
go?
disappeared.
Forgot his name.
Bathroom. I think he went to the bathroom. Open the door.
I'm not opening the door. There's toxic waste in there. Might be someone that's not like a neon green color.
Oh no! Stop, Laz.
Anyway, all right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here for today, folks. We'll leave it on that one. We got all sorts of great stuff coming out tomorrow. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
This is Casey Cupcakes.
And I'm Scroda.
And we are NBNN. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to NBNN for more news, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, all sorts of bad jokes, and anything else we can bring you. Stay tuned to tomorrow's show, Release 28 live here on NBNN. We'll see y'all then. I gotta love the body humor. We make Led Zeppelin laugh his ass off.
Love you, baby.
Absalom, you got this on the body.
Zep loves the nut butter.
You got chocolate on my nut butter, Jack.
Maybe we should put some salt
Okay.
on it.
How did you get chocolate on his nut butter?
I don't know.
Take
You got chocolate on my nut butter.
I mean, I'm picturing